This time, a couple of words about the TV series sitcom Allo Allo, which was very famous in England and in a couple of other countries. So, not exactly about the series itself, although it's of course interesting, but those are very well-known facts. I would concentrate this time on the reception by other nations. So, especially the nations who are are represented, which are represented in the sitcom. So, the Germans, French, and Italians. In Poland, the Allo Allo was very popular, and we even tried to copy the idea and in form of TV series Halo Hans, which is totally lacking any humor whatsoever, which is pity. So, but because Allo Allo was such an extremely popular thing here, but not only in Poland, in Germany, there was I was flicking through German sites about it just now, and it seems that the Germans were up to mid 90s. They were and to 2000, more or less to the year 2000, they were really skeptical about this series, although and it wasn't shown in Germany uh, right after making it in England. But after 2000, maybe even slightly before, the Germans really started to appreciate the series. And usually the Germans are of because they think that okay, there were Nazis, but they are also have this their strange, funny habits and way of thinking and acting. So they find it very amusing and charming, but it wasn't the direct reaction. It was after some consideration. So the approach to Allo Allo changed, and Germans usually are of an opinion that the French really hated the series. And I wanted to see if it's true, and because it was presented to the French just after it was presented to the British public, and um, the and it's funny because on German English speaking sites and on German speaking sites about the sitcom, you can see this information that the French hated it, but it was not corroborated. I can only say that the French are far less interested in this sitcom, but there is no. I didn't find any actual French on French sites, French language sites, no real information which would corroborate the version, the opinion that they hated or hated or hated it before, or went through some a sort of a similar evolution as the Germans about the sitcom. As for Italians, because we have also Capitan Bertorelli and several and his men, so some Italians are present in this series, some Italian characters, but but I saw to I was trying to find something really something about something on Italian websites about the sitcom, but I didn't. I didn't found anything. I didn't find anything, which is well, surprising. But it seems that the Italians are by no means interested, or were by no means interested. Maybe it wasn't even shown to them on Italian television. It seems so. It seems improbable, but it's possible, right? So I don't know.